There is a new political drama rocking Nigeria's power corridors, and it is unfolding between Senator Ali Ndume and the Tinubu-led presidency. From claims of lopsided appointment to bitter counterattacks from presidential aides, this isn't just a clash of opinions. It is a power struggle layered with ethnic politics, institutional resentment, and personal political frustrations.
You rightly said, people look at me as somebody that is critical of the government. I have the right to do that in the first place. And in fact, that's why I'm in the National Assembly in the first place. Collectively, we are supposed to oversight the acts of Mr. President and point out some of these irregularities. Absolutely. That is what we swore to do. It's not personal. I think I have better personal relationship with most of these people that are talking about Tinubu. And I can say in the North, if you count, not up to 5 people that have close relationship with Mr. President.
So the question is Senator Ndume fighting for justice or fighting for access? Let's break it all down at Unbiased with Anita. Senator Ali Ndume, a senior lawmaker from Borno South and a leading voice from the Northeast, fired the first shots in a pointed interview with Arise Television. Ndume accused President Bola Tinubu of violating Nigeria's federal character principle, saying appointments under Tinubu are heavily skewed, particularly in favor of the Southwest and Lagos power cycles. This government is not reflecting national balance. One zone cannot dominate the rest of the country, Ndume said. He called it a dangerous trend that could erode national unity, and make no mistake, Ndume wasn't vague. He suggested that northern politicians and citizens feel increasingly sidelined in key federal appointments despite their pivotal role in delivering victory for Tinubu in 2023.
We are all in this government. What will we tell our people? When you have these figures out, it's already viral, it's already in circulation. But you know what? From now, after this interview, those attack dogs or MAGA dogs will start attacking Ndume, not the message. And that's why we always get it right. It is not about Ndume or me being a senator. As a Nigerian, I have the right to voice out all these things. Not only that, I have the right to even protest. I have the right. That is guaranteed by the Constitution. But from tomorrow, those so-called Tinubu boys or people will start attacking Ndume. Oh, he's a frustrated person.
Rather than ignoring him, the presidency came out swinging. Bayo Onanuga, Tinubu's special advisor on information and strategy, dismissed Ndume's claims as baseless and politically motivated. But the bigger bombshell came from Daniel Bwala, another presidential aide, who went personal. Daniel Bwala accused Ndume of being frustrated because he allegedly has been denied audience with President Tinubu at Aso Rock, spending over 20 years on the National Assembly with nothing to show for his people in Borno South, using his manufactured outrage over appointments as a cover for his personal loss of access and influence under the current administration. Ndume is frustrated. His problem is not about appointments. His problem is that he can't see the president when he wants to, Daniel Bwala alleged in a viral interview on Channels Television.
Because he couldn't get access to see the president. He will go to the TV house, he will go to this one, he will speak about me, whole meetings and the rest. Now, this is a senator whom has been a lawmaker for the past 22 years. 4 years as a House of Rep member, 16 years or thereabout as a senator. 120,000 of his people are in Cameroon as IDPs. During this period, Ali Ndume has served as a majority leader and also Senate Chair, Committee on Defense and Army. He has never done anything to bring his people back from Cameroon. This is a senator, if you want, I can give you the monies that have come to Southern Borno in form of a project. There is no single project in the Southern Borno. This is a senator who knows his primary assignment is lawmaking and oversight. He has never had a bill passed. He has never. 90% of his bill, 90% of his bill, they don't even get to reach second reading. They will be dismissed, not to talk of bringing it for debate.
face-off raises some serious questions. Is Tinubu's government lopsided? Critics say yes. From ministerial appointments to headship of agencies, a number of political analysts and politicians from the north and southeast have expressed concerns about dominance by one region, particularly the Yoruba technocrats with Lagos roots.
He gets job for his children and very close people, Central Bank, NNPs, and juicy places. But for the children of the poor, he sent them into army. He sent them into custom. He sent them into those places. If you look around him now, not a single person he has empowered. Not to talk of politically, has he been able to raise protege? Has he had one constituency meeting? What senators do is that they go back to their respective places and engage with the people.
Even outside the executive, the Senate President Godswill Akpabio from the South and Speaker Tajuddin Abbas from the Northwest were both products of presidency-backed power play, sidelining blocks like Ndume's Northeast. Why is Ndume speaking out now? That is a very important question. Ndume has long positioned himself as a defender of the North, especially the insurgency-torn Northeast. But critics argue that his argument is not principled but personal against the government. Ndume was silent on lopsidedness in Buhari's regime, and Northeast was under siege by Boko Haram. So the presidency argument is Ndume's only concern is that he no longer eats on the table, and then comes with allegations of being denied access, a sensitive point in Nigerian politics where power is often measured by proximity to the presidential villa.
Wasn't even able to, what they keep saying, Yoruba, Yoruba. This is how divisive he is. Because he wants to push an agenda where he will call somebody from Kwara or somebody from Kogi to say they are Yoruba. He won't say so number from Kogi or Kwara. He will say Kwara, Yoruba. He will say this place, Yoruba. And it's supposed to be...
Has the president been fair?
Where in this country is most hit by insecurity? The northern Nigeria. The chief of defense staff, the minister of defense, substantive, and the minister of state, where are they from? It's strategic. If you send somebody from another part of Nigeria to deal with insecurity, you go about destroying all these insurgents, they can read meanings to it. Secondly, where are the bases for the commercial nerves of this country? In southern Nigeria. It makes sense to put people who have the understanding of that place. I'm just saying, in terms of general spread of the appointment, we have over 7,000 appointments to be given. Even ambassadors have not been released. Many more people are going to come into government.
Your colleague Sunday Dare.
Ndume's claim tap into real anxieties, especially in the north. The federal character principle is a constitutional safeguard against regional domination in Nigeria's fragile union. But politics is about perception and timing. And Ndume's critics believe he is simply venting because he no longer has direct access or leverage he once enjoyed.
So when somebody like me, who is a senator, speaks like this, then he uses the language, I can only say it's very unfortunate. But I have no reason to be, hypocritic, to be selective, or whatever he called me. Instead, he is the one. Because you know what? I have been a senator, this is the 4th time. He tried to be a senator,
That's
he could
16
not.
years.
Yes. He tried to be senator, even at the first time, he couldn't make it. Who is more frustrated?
Daniel Bwala's aggressive dismissal of Ndume was meant to do 2 things. Number 1, discredit the messenger, not just the message. Number 2, remind the public that proximity to power is a currency. Number 3, Ndume has lost it.
Party of numbers and people, all interests cannot be the same. Sometimes, if you're also considering others who've never been considered before, people might feel bad. So, but look at all of them who are very mature in the way they're handling issues until the villainous exploiter came and decided that he would be their vocal cavity, jumping from one TV station to the other when he should be dealing with constituency matter. And let me tell you, on a last note, recently, our people, Southern Borno, talking about issue of whether I have grassroots or not. Southern Borno Stakeholders Forum, only 4 or 5 days ago, organized for the first time in the history of Southern Borno a dinner to award members. Justice Ibrahim Auta, retired, former Justice, Chief Judge of the Federal High Court, General Buratai, Betara, distinguished people from our place were honored. He didn't make it because they couldn't see anything in Southern Borno to point at. He couldn't make it. He was not eligible.
Did you make it?
I was honored.
Number 4, this isn't just about Ndume. It's about the growing cracks within the APC and ruling elites. Northern leaders, once kingmakers under Buhari, are increasingly watching from the sidelines. The presidency wants to re-centralize power in Tinubu's circle. The older generation, that is the Northern Bloc, wants recognition and relevance.
Tomorrow, Bola can come out. He did it before. These are people that abused people like Obasanjo, people like Reverend Martin Kuka, people like Wole Soyinka, people that are old enough, respected. Bola has insulted all of them, including the president. But he called president all sorts of names. So if he abuses Ndume, is it a new thing?
But the truth here is that your criticism about Bola Tinubu's appointment, they have said is not true. And they have said also that your kinsmen, 2 of them, got appointment in the latest NNPC appointment.
No, let me tell you, my 2 people, this, one is, what is his name?
Kida.
Kida is close to me. He is an expert in the oil sector. And the president wants somebody for that. And he pits that. That is not.
It could have been anybody from any part of the country.
Wait now. That is not the type of appointment I'm criticizing. If you are talking about merit, as Bio is trying to talk about, why don't they conduct exams or interview?
Ndume's outburst might be the first shot in a longer Cold War brewing within the ruling party, and with 2027 in the distance, many are already drawing battle lines. Is Ali Ndume genuinely fighting for equity or constitutional fairness? Or is he another elite politician grappling with lost influence? The truth lies somewhere in between. What's clear is that his face-off with the presidency reveals the underbelly of power politics in Nigeria. Access his influence, and when it is gone, even a 20-year-old senator can become a stranger. A 20-year senator in the Federal Republic of Nigeria can become a stranger. And what that portends is that he is no longer relevant in the political system. Now, with the recent meeting with former President Muhammadu Buhari and Nasir El-Rufai, the former governor of Kaduna State, and the former vice president of Nigeria, Atiku Abubakar, some are already suggesting that the northern elite and the politicians are trying to grab power from President Tinubu come 2027, since he has not favored their interests over 2 years in government. What do you think about this? Is this another ploy, and is Ali Ndume's move one of the major shots to actually fight the current government in power? Well, only time can tell. I remain yours truly, Oluwatobi Eniitan. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.